We're Pen Name. You're watching TMS Live.
Hello, everybody. My name is Raydio. We are here at Cave Art, and we are joined by Pen Name here in Shanghai, China. Hello, boys. How are you today?
Hello.
Yeah,
We're good. We're good.
Nice. Can you please introduce yourselves for the audience at home?
I'm Sam. I play guitar in Pen Name.
I'm Jack. I play bass and I sing in Pen Name.
I'm Joel. I play guitar in Pen Name.
I'm Liam and I play drums in Pen Name.
Beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Is this your first time in China?
I've been in China in transit before, but never to stay.
Oh, never stay. Is this your first time touring China?
First time touring China, 100%. Yes.
Yeah. Have you noticed anything a little bit different, a little bit weird? How are you liking it so far?
It's incredible.
Yeah, it is amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Everything is different. Everything is weird, and everything's better.
Yeah.
Everything's better, huh?
Yeah.
It's the thing that I notice here that we don't really get that often at home is just the. I'm not trying to cast shade at home, but like the hospitality is incredible. So when we've done DIY tours before, like you said in the van yesterday, you're lucky if you get a floor to sleep on and a bowl of cold pasta. And like here, we're getting taken for like lovely meals.
Yeah,
the hotels are
pot.
beautiful. Had hot pot. The people are so warm and the hospitality is insane. We've made so many friends on this tour already. And
so let's talk a little bit about your music. You know, since your first debut album in 2019 to the album you just released a few months ago, how do you think the band has changed or evolved since that time?
Massively. So we obviously the first album came out just before COVID lockdown, so we kind of froze immediately after our first album came out. We then had some lineup changes, didn't we? So
our old guitar player moved to New Zealand to pursue a better life.
Just reminding.
our old guitar player moved to New Zealand to try and find a better life than that's available in the UK. And then the drummer that we had previously, Matt, he got really into teaching drums over lockdown, and he wanted to focus on his career. So we got Sam, and Matt chose Liam, and actually. It's really good because we're mates first. We were mates before we were in the band together, and if we weren't playing music, we'd still be seeing each other and spending time at each other's houses every night. And it's really, really great. But like personally, as the band has evolved, not only with members, it's natural. We've all grown up a lot. Some of the songs that we wrote for the first record, what would we have been, like 20, 25? You would have been like 20.
I think I was about 22, 23. So.
And I'm in my mid-30s now, and you know, everything's changed, and we're a lot less angry, we're a lot less bitter, we're a lot less sorry for ourselves, and we're trying to spread the love rather than, you know, try and get something off our chests. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Exactly. Yeah. Pen name. Where did it come from? Band name.
Oh, right. Okay. So, Joel, tell him what that was about, because you tell it way better than I do about me being scared to even be seen in public.
Well, yeah. So when Pen Name first started, when we were writing and rehearsing together, Jack was an amazing musician, amazing vocalist, but was
I was just as shit then as I am now.
But he was too scared to even face us. So we would be in a rehearsal studio, and Jack would have his back to us while he was singing. So there's always like this element of mystery about the band at first, even to the band members ourselves, because Jack was quite shy. Eventually, you know, we got him out of his shell. We became more confident through playing music, and I think, yeah, it was all sort of inspired by that mystery of.
We wanted Pen Name. My pitch for the band when I was asking people to join my band back then was, I never want to play a show ever in my life. I never want anyone to know who is in the band. I want it to be a pen name, a mystery. People will go, who is that anyway? Anyway, it transpires that you have to play shows, otherwise Joel gets angry with you. So, no. But
well, I mean, that's half the fun, you know, playing the show.
It's all the fun now.
Yeah, this is.
It's totally different. Life has changed entirely. Life has changed. I'm quite a different person now than I was when we started the band. In fact, I'd say very different. And like even like physically, I look quite different now than I did in like 2016. So that's a large part of it. Like I wanted to not look the way I did and be seen by people, and now I'm sort of more okay with it. But yeah, you know.
So, a lot of emo music focuses on kind of, heartbreak or loss. But since your new album and, your songs seem to be like kind of how to deal with heartbreak and loss instead, how big of a theme is that, and how important is it for you to get that message out there?
It's the most important message. We keep saying, people keep messaging us saying, oh, your music really saved my life, your music helped me out through a hard time. It didn't. Music can't do that. You always have the strength within yourself. You always have to find it, and the music is a soundtrack. Music can't help you. You help yourself, and you deserve the credit. You can't give other people credit for your achievements. You need to take ownership of that. If you've survived something, that's on you. It's not on anybody else. I know support networks are really important, and giving people an idea of a way to deal with something is really important, but it has to come from within. And the new record is all about still here somehow. It's literally holding on to life even though you feel like it might not be worth it, and preventing people not being here anymore is the idea behind the whole thing. We've all lost people growing up, and now that we're older, we realise how lucky we are to still be around, and so many of our friends are still around, and we feel such an ache for the ones that aren't here. It's just, keeping people around is number one. It's the most important thing.
Yeah, I think Jack summarised it perfectly. Like, there was a lot of grief, loss and life changes that happened over the last 7 years between album 1 and album 2. We were each other's support network. We got each other through those things, and then we wrote songs about it. And those songs mean a lot to us, and we're really can't believe it means so much to other people, and we're really grateful.
We are really grateful. I don't want to be ungrateful when I say, no, our music didn't help you, you helped yourself. I am grateful that people think that, but I wish they would take the credit for themselves. And that's not to say I don't disagree with the message of the first album. The first album was important, and it was honest for who we were then, but it's angry, and it's bitter and resentful, and it's those are powerful emotions that you should be able to feel and validate and take in for yourself. But when you get older, you have to let them go, otherwise it can consume you, and that's the point of...
Well, I think part of letting go is actually putting it into the art. You know, so making the album has a lot to do with letting go of some of those emotions too, right?
Yeah, totally.
So there seems to be this narrative about emo music having peaked in the late '90s, early 2000s, and then basically died, and your music seems to be kind of an extension of that, especially with modern music today. It's people often associate the Midwest emo with math rock or post rock, but your fans specifically describe Pen Name as a pure emo band. What do you think they're hearing in your music that causes that distinction?
We have a lot of people comment on the sort of emotional intensity of our music and the live performance. There's so many sub-genres of emo and styles of emo. It goes on endlessly. I think people categorize us as emo. Just because of that intensity. I don't know if...
There's also... So I think we write music close to what we listened to growing up, and for me, I was on Mineral and American football and Onward Sailor and Penfold, all these other that was my religion as a kid. And I think the flip side of it also, from a negative perspective, would be I have a serious distaste for pop punk. I really don't like pop punk. I really don't like it at all. And if Joel ever brings anything that even smells like pop punk to band practice, I crush it straight away.
I like pop punk.
Joel loves pop punk. Sam loves pop punk. But I'm just no, we can't. But I think that's maybe why people think we're more emo, because I try to keep any semblance of pop punk out of the sound of it. I don't know, maybe.
A few of you have different projects going on. If you are come up with an idea for music, how do you delegate where that music goes to? This is for Pen Names, this is for Coder, this is for My Dog and Me. So what's the delegation process for that?
I think yours is quite easy to delegate, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm normally a keyboard synth player, so if I'm holding a guitar, it's only for Pen Name.
Okay.
So that's quite easy for me. Yeah.
Okay.
I only play guitar for Pen Name, only because Jack makes me.
Yeah, you better remember that.
I think,
And joining the band as a drummer, how do you feel about being a part of? Obviously you guys are old friends, but how are you liking?
So me and Joel used to be in a band together as well for
Before pen name.
10 years.
on and off for 10 years.
Yeah. So I always knew that being in a band with Joel would be a lot of fun. Known Jack as nearly as long as I've known Joel, so again, we was all friends beforehand, so I didn't really take much time deciding to join the band when I was asked, so yeah.
And you're awesome. We saw the sound check. You guys are great together. It sounds like you've been together the whole time, you know?
Well, we kind of have and we haven't. Because I've recorded these guys' bands for what?
That's
16 years.
how we met.
Yeah, that's how we met.
So
Yeah.
So I recorded Sam's band in 2010, something like that. I don't know. I can't even remember anymore. And these guys shortly afterwards. And when you begin a musical relationship like that, you tend to vibe with each other. And you know, they wouldn't have kept coming back to record with me if they didn't agree with the way I worked. And I think we've taken it to the next level now, and we agree with the way each other work in a band. So, yeah,
Nice.
It's good.
It evolved.
It keeps evolving. Yeah, it was a professional relationship that boundaries were blurred in.
I just wanted to be friends with you so bad.
Oh,
Whatever.
that's nice.
I sung. I remember when we finished the session that I did for Sam's band. I sung the Final Fantasy VII Battle Victory theme, and Sam went, "Was that Final Fantasy?" And I was like, "Yeah, it was, mate."
We're best friends.
We're best friends now. Yeah. Yeah, and then he bought a house near mine, so that was even better.
Speaking of like producing, you know, you guys have really stayed DIY when it comes to self-producing music and also like touring. Even now, you're doing it DIY. How important is that aspect of your band, like keeping it, in control?
We had this conversation today
Yeah, we did have
about
this conversation today, yeah.
the next record and like, should we get somebody to record it? And ultimately, we just said no. We know what we want.
Yeah, I like the thing. So there are pros and cons to doing everything yourself. The pros being that you can get, if you have the patience and the effort, you can get what you want out of anything that you can try and achieve. The con being that it's on your head if it doesn't come out exactly as it was in your mind, and that's how it happens every time I make something. It's never exactly right. And actually, I think maybe next time we will ask somebody that we trust to help just push it over the line. But DIY in general, I feel like it's important. It is important as an ethos, but it's also important out of necessity. There's not really another way of doing it from where we are. You can pay for management and you can pay for press and you can do all this other crazy stuff. And for some people, you find great success doing that. But for some bands that we know personally, they get a manager and then they all start fighting and they get a PR and then they can't deal with the pressure. And it's like, if you can't pace yourself and you can't do what you want when you want, what's the point of being in a band? Like, you do it for the freedom and to enjoy it anyway. If you're hungry for that success, then fucking go and get it. But if you're not, and you do it just because it's the steps that you should be taking, and you stop enjoying it, then it's on your head. I feel for you, but you should have stayed DIY.
How about at home? Like you're at home, something breaks down. Are you like, let me fix it myself, or you're like, call a professional?
Yeah, you fucking know. I've got like 3 broken washing machines in the garage right now. Nah, everything's DIY.
Yeah. I call my dad.
Hey, that's
sometimes
that's the best professional.
Yeah. Between my dad and Jack, they know how to fix everything.
But Liam's a manual guy. He fixes chimneys. So if a chimney fucking comes down, you've got him doing it. Sam's like a plastics expert. If you want something made, this dude can make it for you out of anything.
So with the making of your latest album, Still Here Somehow, was there an element of like fan expectation that was kind of on your mind when you were developing the album, or did you kind of make it and you were like, it doesn't matter, we're just gonna put it out there? How was that feeling?
I think luckily, because it had been such a long break between album 1 and album 2, things had plateaued a bit, hadn't they? So we just kind of felt like, we'll just do this for ourselves and see where it goes.
There really wasn't any pressure at all.
I felt pressure.
You felt pressure?
Yeah, like coming into the band not having done, like, I was around when they were recording and writing LP1, but I didn't contribute to it in any way. So coming into the band and being like, okay, well, I've got to like pick up, like LP1 is as a fan is so good that I was like, okay, it's got to be good. Luckily, Joel just brings like riffs and riffs and riffs and riffs to practice every week.
He's a shredder as well.
It wasn't an issue.
Was it trouble like learning all these songs, jumping into it?
Actually, no, it wasn't.
Oh.
Because we already knew them.
We already knew them so well.
Okay.
And when I joined, Jack sent me all the stems, so I just listened through and figured them out.
That's the other beauty of being DIY. You've got access to all that stuff all the time.
Okay, cool. Desert Island question, huh? So you can bring one thing with you onto a desert island, but it's endless or unlimited. So, for instance, if you bring an album, you can listen to it as many times. Bring a movie, you can watch it as many times. Bring a guitar, always have strings. Bring toilet paper, it never goes away. What is one thing you would bring that would be unlimited to a desert island?
Final Fantasy X.
And just play it.
I could just play it over and over and over again and forever.
That's a good answer.
I'd go for the dumplings we had at Wong's venue the other day.
Oh yeah, 9 Club dumplings. Yeah, that might be the. Yeah.
I'm no good at these questions.
It's not ABBA again.
Take ABBA. Take ABBA.
greatest hits.
Just the ABBA discography, yeah.
Oh, discography. Yeah.
I really don't know. Probably just a big bucket of sand to eat. Just drown myself out until I don't have to be on the island anymore. No, I don't know. I really don't know. Everyone else's answers were so good. I feel like mine could never compare now. Final Fantasy X, so I can compare save files with Sam.
Well, if he already has it, then you just need the second controller. Huh?
Yeah, that's right. That's it. Yeah. Play Blitzball 2-player maybe.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that. There's that commercial with you guys have seen Castaway with Tom Hanks.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
There's a commercial where because one of the boxes he had washed up on the island, he never opened.
And he drew the wings on it, right?
Yeah. And so there's a commercial where he finally takes that box to the person who it belonged to, and they open it up and they're like, oh, it's a satellite phone,
Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah, maybe that's what I would take. Maybe a satellite phone, maybe a GPS watch or something. Yeah.
Most pointless argument that the band has ever been in.
Don't think we've ever argued. We've literally never argued. Isn't that so boring?
To argue?
No, it's boring to argue, but it's boring that we've never had an argument. We're so British that we just
mundane as mix notes or something, isn't it? Like,
or like what to eat, where to go,
We're so easy.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, we've got a vegan and 2 diabetic people. So whatever Liam wants to eat, he can't have anyway. So he's got to give it up. And like.
Yeah. Instead of arguing, we kind of just stand around and go,
I don't know, and then something happens. Yeah. No, we've never argued. It's been really non-turbulent and a bit uninteresting.
I think we're quite good at like constructive feedback with each other. So in terms of writing or anything creative.
And we're old anyway, so we're all like we've learnt diplomacy by being like
adults,
old men. Yeah.
I think you were saying earlier, weren't you? If we do a bad take, Jack goes, just do another one for safety. Yeah.
Do another one just in case we need it. But if rather than going,
that's
shit.
That's working in a recording studio. You've got to find good ways of making sure people can do more takes.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your gear. Like, what is a piece of gear that needs to come with you no matter where you go, what you're doing?
Probably just the pedal board. Just a overdrive and a reverb and a compressor, and as long as I can get my hands on a guitar, I'm pretty okay with those things.
You have a tuner in there too?
Yeah. I'm not always right with it, as we found out on this tour, but I've got one.
Yeah.
Just reminding you.
Annoyingly, we wrote a lot of songs in different tune-ins, so we have to mess around switching guitars and tune-ins.
So we need multiple guitars.
Seems like a good idea when you're recording, and then
it gives you so much more creativity, and then when you get to a live show, you're boned because you have to change guitars like every 2 songs.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's okay.
So how about because you have multiple guitars, does that change the order of songs that you do, just so the switching isn't so complicated?
We try not to factor it in, but it does make an appearance in the decision making.
Yeah, it's not based around tunings, but
if we go, that would go nicely into that, and then suddenly it's in a similar tuning, we go, that's worked out really well. But yeah.
If they're way off, it's like, I don't think that's going to work because I'm going to have to switch guitars and put a capo on, and so we try not to, but there is an element of picking songs based on tunings.
Nice. So, what about you guys? Gear? What?
I've got this like absolutely gorgeous Japanese P bass that I wasn't allowed to bring with me, and it's because it's old. I've had it since like 2006. It was the cheapest bass on eBay in the UK at the time. I bought it and I just bonded with it, and everyone that comes to the studio and they play it, they say the same thing every time. They're like, this is the best bass I've ever played in my entire life. What is going on with this bass? But I wasn't allowed to bring it, so it's at home waiting for me, and I can't wait to get back to it.
Well, yeah, interestingly with this tour we came very, very light, and we've borrowed guitars that Wang's really nicely sorted out for us. I would say now, Sam introduced us to using click tracks, and
That's what I was going to say.
oh, sorry, I'm taking that. Pedal board.
Okay. You got a lucky pair of sticks, man.
It's that laptop, otherwise we can't play our show.
Oh, laptop.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey. Well, there you go. There you go. Who in the band is most likely to forget something really important right before show?
Why you all look at me?
No, I was looking to see.
I think everyone was looking to see if I
Who
was.
forgot the records the other day?
Who did forget the records every day? I think we all
We
did.
had some records and all forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Joel is the answer to that one because he just tried to be clever about it.
Last time we played a show, you turned up to practice with your bass in a different car.
Yeah, in a different car, in a different town.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I drove my wife's car to the studio, and it didn't have my bass in the back of it.
Oh, no.
And I've forgotten Sam's guitars twice as well. But we're at the studio, so I've got loads of stuff anyway. So it doesn't matter.
Get there and be like, "Where's my guitars, Jack?"
It's better than like leaving somebody at a gas station, you know.
Yeah,
It's like, we forgot someone.
yeah. Luckily, not yet.
What's something that most people would think is cool with touring, but actually is not cool at all?
I think people kind of. I feel like whenever I get back off a tour, people are always like, "Oh, what was this place like? And what was that place like?" And it's like, I don't know, because I saw the inside of a venue and maybe the block around it, and then I went to a hotel and then I drove to the next one. I think, yeah, people think that you get to see all of these cool places and stuff, but really you're seeing like this.
But we have seen some cool stuff here. Like we went to Westlake. We've been loads of cool places. On this
Again,
one.
I think Wong over here, he really sets it out for fans who've never been here.
Wong is great because he works until like 5 a.m,
Crazy.
and then he'll sleep until like 2, and he'll be like, "Go and enjoy, like by yourself, just be free." And we're like, "Okay."
I've been on like so many tours where you have to like get up at like 8 o'clock in the morning and start driving, but Wong's just got it figured out. How we can stay all day and then still get to show on time.
The travel's so much quicker here. Like UK, you'll be doing 6-hour, 8-hour drives between shows. And
The trains are amazing.
the trains here are so cool.
Yeah.
Like,
They should do it everywhere.
yeah.
They should.
Yeah. Fast trains should be everywhere. Even in the U.S., it's like you don't have a car, you're kind of screwed, you know.
Yeah.
Or taking a plane is so expensive, but the trains here work well. Fast trains all the way. How about you? You anything?
Yeah, the same as Sam, really. Like everyone, when you get home, people ask for loads of pictures of where you've been, and it's like just the place around a venue. Yeah,
I've taken nearly no pictures the entire time I've been here.
I got asked if I was going to go to the Great Wall of China when we got told we was going to go, and I was like, probably not. 'Cause
We saw the Nanjing City Wall. So
Oh yeah, that was so cool.
Yeah,
oh, Nanjing's
that was
beautiful.
cool.
It's a beautiful.
And Jiming Temple too.
and Jimin Temple. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so this is the last question. Kind of get a little bit more serious. For any fans or anyone that's going through something a little bit difficult or a little bit hard, tough in their life, what's one piece of advice or something that you want to say to them to, maybe ease that pressure?
There's always tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. No matter how you feel, no matter how many feelings of sadness or despair you have right now, if you have any feelings of guilt, shame, those feelings will become a memory if you let them pass. You have to wait. Tomorrow will come, and it might take time, but once it has passed, you just think back on that as a part of your life, not your whole life. It's so easy to get lost in a big feeling when you feel it straight away, and to just have all-encompassing sadness and shame, and coming out the other side of that can feel impossible, but it is possible. Tomorrow will come. There is always tomorrow.